Hey everyone, welcome back. I hope you've been keeping well and you've been enjoying the nice sunny weather. In this video we're going to have a quick look at the bonsai, checking on how the koi are doing, and then we're going to see how the Tancho that we've been keeping in quarantine for an injury is getting on. Don't forget, if you haven't already, smash that like button and hit the subscribe button as well next to it so you can be notified when we upload a new video. And don't forget, we live stream on Friday nights over on the Balding Reefers channel at 8 PM GMT. So without further ado, on with the update. Enjoy the video everyone. Thanks for watching. Bonsais are all starting to look absolutely beautiful, even though I say it myself. Colours are so rich and vibrant and all the new growth coming on them. Really happy with them at the moment. They complement the pond very nicely. So the koi are doing nicely now, the temperature's come up a bit. It's so nice and sunny, I don't even really need the CPL lens to see them. But yeah, they're doing much happier now, apart from obviously the Tancho that we got in quarantine, which we'll go and check in on in a minute. But we're starting to get on top of the blanket weed. Just a couple more weeks of treating with the blanket weed treatment and that'll be completely cleared up and gone. So in general, the pond is looking nice and happy. I'll whack the GoPro in there now, give you a couple of minutes of underwater footage. And then we'll go and see how the Tancho's doing. Here's the Tancho that we've been treating with potassium permanganate for the last week or so. We're about to give him his third and final go of that, but he's looking much better than he was, and yeah, he's doing much better than he was, as you can see. And Bambi made quite an interesting observation.
As you can see, when he calms down, if you take the bubbles out, the swelling's gone down, and you can clearly see that he's scraped something, that it wasn't actually what we thought was dropsy. It looks like a scrape, which is good news in a way. Shows that he didn't have any parasites. But you can see that the swelling's gone down, you can see the scrape marks.
But in general, it's looking much better than it was. So we got our PP ready, finally worked out the happy ground with this cloverleaf potassium permanganate, but that's a nice deep rich purple colour, and it's staying at that colour. So we're now gonna just add the Tancho into there and watch him very carefully for 5 minutes in the net and give him a good old PP bath with plenty of oxygen. So he's been in there about 5 minutes now. We're going to put him back into this other freshwater bowl, let him relax and recover in there for a couple of minutes, and safely dispose of the PP by adding some hydrogen peroxide to the potassium permanganate. I should probably measure it out, but that'll just neutralise it back to brown, and then you can get rid of that down your drain. I'm going to give him 5 minutes or so in that freshwater bowl, and then he'll be going back into the heated hospital vat in the garden room. But he's looking much better than he was, and hopefully he should continue recovering from now. There we go. I mean, it's looking a little bit bad at the moment, but any wound that's healing always looks a little bad. But it's looking so much better than it was. Well done, mate. I think on this side this was just a little bit of trauma where we gave him a scrape and he didn't have much of a mucus layer. But it's all healing up nicely. Give it a couple more weeks and hopefully he should be ready to go back in the pond with the others. This is the Tancho back in the hospital vat then. Likes to sit in the dark corner. It's not very light in there, but it's been a couple of days since we did the final PP dip. As you can see, he's still continuing to improve. He's looking much livelier than he was. And we've made a couple of improvements on the hospital tank. So I've just added a simple little filter. It's not got a very good flow rate and no UV, but goes through a nice lot of alpha grog and a koi brush, and then back into it and added a nice thermal cover to keep the temperature up in there. It's nice and toasty warm in there now, nicely filtered. Next thing we're going to do is bring the salinity in this vat up to 0.2, so he's got a nice beneficial nursing level of salinity in the water, and then hopefully he should continue to improve. there we go then. I hope you enjoyed the update, everyone, and it really is great news that the Tancho seems to be doing much better. When he's ready to go back in the pond, we'll do a video about that, but we're going to keep on watching him quite closely and making sure that he continues to improve, and then hopefully in a couple of weeks he can go back in there. All that's left to be said then is if you've made it this far and you haven't already, don't forget to smash that subscribe button and the like button as well next to it. It really is truly appreciated. I'll see you in the next one, everyone. Take care.